Today we are going to take a quick first look at 5 great companies that have almost no debt. They have what some people call a Fort Knox of a balance sheet.
Fort Knox is a U.S. Army post in Kentucky that houses America's gold reserves in an extremely secure facility with thick walls and heavy security. Companies with exceptionally strong balance sheets featuring large cash reserves and minimal debt are often called Fort Knox balance sheets because their financial stability is considered as impenetrable as the famous gold depository.
And that is something I really like to see because, as Peter Lynch used to say, it is very hard to go bankrupt without any debt. But the fact that the company does not have any debt does not mean that it is a good company or that it can be a good investment. So in this video, we will take a look at companies that caught my attention not just for their debt-free status, but because they have also other features that could make them interesting additions to our portfolios. So let's start with Cal-Maine Foods, the largest producer and marketer of shell eggs in the United States. This company has a PE of just 4.8, so it seems very nicely priced. It has a return on invested capital of 13.2% when we look at the 10-year median return, a 5-year average net profit margin of 9%, so that is quite nice, and of course they have no debt. When we look at growth, we see that the 10-year compound annual growth rate when it comes to revenue is at 4.9%. Free cash flow growth, that's 16.6%, very nice, and earnings per share is 9.7, also quite impressive. And they are also paying a dividend. They have a dividend yield of 1.9% and the payout ratio of 33.1%. So that is very nice, especially the payout ratio means that the dividend is sustainable. Next up, we have the New York Times Company, and they are not only the publisher of the New York Times newspaper, but also they operate NewYorkTimes.com. And they have a PE ratio of 30.2, so that's rather high. Return on invested capital is 10.5% in the last 10 years, net profit margin 8.9, and of course they have no debt. Actually, they have a net debt of minus $182 million. And when it comes to growth, we see 5% growth when it comes to revenue. Free cash flow is growing at 23.8% in the last 10 years, and earnings per share 24.4%. So that is really, really nice growth. And the dividend yield of 0.7% and the payout ratio of 22%. So the dividend is rather small. It's like a cherry on top, but the growth is really impressive. Our third company is Texas Pacific Land Corporation, which is the largest owner of land in Texas. It has a PE of 56.3. So it's expensive right now. Return on invested capital, 73.2% 10-year median return. I mean, that is exceptional. 5-year average net profit margin of 62.7% and no debt. Well, basically, this company owns land and it leases this land to other companies, so they have very, very minimal costs. That is why they have such incredible profit margins. Then, when we look at the growth, revenue growth 29%, free cash flow growth 5.4%. So it seems that they are actually investing in new projects, and earnings per share 30.5%. Very, very nice growth here. And there is a small dividend yield of 0.5% with a payout ratio of 25.9%. Very stable and safe dividend. Next up, we have Logitech International, a Swiss company that designs and manufactures computer peripherals and software. And it has a PE ratio of 19.5. That is quite nice. Return on invested capital, 26% in the last 10 years. Net profit margin, 13.2%. And years to pay debt, 0. They have a net debt of minus $1.5 billion. So that is very nice. And when we look at the growth, we see revenue growth 8.6%, free cash flow growth 19.4%, and earnings per share growth 52.7% in the last 10 years. That is very nice. And when it comes to dividends, they have a dividend yield of 1.7% and a payout ratio of 33.4%. And finally, we get to Nintendo, a Japanese multinational video game company. It has a PE of 45.4, so rather high. Return on invested capital, 15.8%. Very nice. Average net profit margin of 26.3% in the last 5 years. And years to pay debt, 0, with a net debt of minus $9.4 billion. Nice. And when it comes to growth, we see a revenue growth of 10.4%, free cash flow growth of 22.9%, and earnings per share 28.7%. So really nice growth. They also pay a rather nice dividend. They have a dividend yield of 1.6% and the payout ratio of 44.9%. So these are the 5 companies that have a super strong balance sheet, and at the same time, they are great companies in their own ways. Of course, there is way more to analyze before making any investment decision, but hopefully you found some inspiration in this list. If you enjoyed this video, then you will also like 5 dividend kings to buy and hold forever. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.